Tight end right. Hey, boys, we got 4. Here we go now. Green, 90. Green, 90. Left, 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 left. Z, 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 Z.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
He's checking crash. Ace, ace. Z, 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 Z. 42's the mic. Left, 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 left. Yeah. You don't want none.
Mahomes again here on second and 10. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first.
Keep on coming, baby. Keep coming.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Watch the run.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So. Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. I know he ain't got it.
Mahomes now on first down. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cody Sensabaugh. Watkins, the intended receiver. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football, first and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at about the 32.
Check 26, check 26. Z, 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 Z. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the Z, 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 Z.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
So.
Mahomes will try again on second down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this is caught by Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
He made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
You don't want this. So. Z.
On first down, Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Z, 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 Z. Kill. Z, 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 Z. Z, 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 Z. Slow.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
The Chiefs will kick this one off. Number 10, ready to...
Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Z, 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 Z. Who's the mic, boys? 42. 42's the mic. Z, 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 Z. 3 buzz. Z, 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 Z. Hey, I need one over here. I need one over here.
Mahomes now on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Bud Dupree. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Green 90.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. They'll leave this for Ware. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses. and how complicated that is?
Black 58
Well, this was an
rail.
excellent
Black
read.
58 rail.
Read the pressure
Slow,
and got
slow,
rid of
slow.
the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now here's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Double tight. Z. 4 down. Dash, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. And give them a gain of 37. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
4 down. Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Check 43. Slow. Mike's 42. Slow.
Now it's Mahomes again. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
So the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Come on, boys, come on.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Mahomes to throw once more, and a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Number 15.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
4 down. Here we go now. Green 90. Switch gears. 42.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Davian Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Left. 4 down.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away.
Number 10, back to return.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers' offense gets ready to get back onto the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Back Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
During the spring and summer months. For more information, please request additional details at the stadium ticket office.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! Z, 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 Z!
Check.
Z, 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 Z! Check. So! Check.
Mahomes now to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
So! 42. Z, 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 Z! 42. So! So! Mike's 14. Z, 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 Z!
Now Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Watkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. So. 42. Mike's 42. Z. I got you, punk. Z. Hey, check.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Black 58 rail. Ready. Green 90. Green 90. So.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45. SOS, SOS. Z. SOS, SOS.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Left. Mike 42.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Run. Come on. Yeah, buddy. That's how you hit. That's right. Ready. Blue 45. Blue 45. Here we go. Check. Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. So.
So that'll back them up 5. So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7.
Left. Z. So. Z. Here we go now. Green 39. Crunch time, defense.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Blue 45. Z. So. Motion. Mike 42. Left. Check. Mike 42.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to loft one. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Here they come.
Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
17. Watch 17. Ready. Green 90.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. Butker now to kick this one away. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And out come the Chiefs now. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Left, 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 left. Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Slow. Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Not that time for Watkins. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Black 58 rail. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Slow. Kill. Turn it. Z. Z. 42. Slow. On the ball. Let's go. Mike 42. Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On target over the middle to Hill.
Watch Mike. Outside's coming.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Yeah, touchdown. Woo! There it is, kid. There it is, baby.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
4 down. Check. Ready. Blue 45.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Kansas City will kick this one off. Number 10, waiting to return.
That's our ball, baby.
Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Hey, Mike's 42.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Mike, boys, 42. 42's the mic. Z. Slow. I got motion.
Mahomes going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail. Slow. Right here. Slow. Mike 42, Mike.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Can't complete the pass. 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Left. Hey. Ready. Blue 45. Watch out. Slow. Z. Slow. Hey.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
Ready. Green 90. Slow. Watch the ship. Z.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Kansas City is lined up for the kickoff.
Butker now to kick this one away.
Back deep to return.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Check. Double bump. Check. Big. 53's the mic.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
30. Squirrel.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down.
Watch 84. Watch Snickers. You got to spin. Set. Black 80.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Focus. Hey, here I come.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Squirrel. Snickers, you got to spin. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there from 19 yards away. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it.
And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And the Steelers set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Watch safety creep. Bow. Double bump. He's creeping. Set. Blue 30. Hey, we got corner. 53. Mike 53.
Roethlisberger will throw. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Check. 8. Mike, 50. You good? He coming across? 53. Mike.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Allen Bailey in on the stop.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
And the Chiefs will kick this one off. Number 10, back to return.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense now, they head back onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Let's go.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Ben to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now Roethlisberger. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Again on second and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Here we go, G.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. In for the score. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
66. Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Here we go.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Justin Houston. In from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep over. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
53's the
Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go, let's go.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And Big Ben intercepted a third time.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here. Slip just further and further out of hand.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. That's taking it around the 40. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6, and the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
This is taken at the 18. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jack 16. Not today.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
3 down. 5.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable here from the 38. 51 yards on the punt there. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Give him 30 yards there. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And down inside the 15 he goes. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Let's go.
And now Roethlisberger signals for a timeout. It's just their first aside here in the fourth quarter.
Good job, guys.
Burger. The ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt I believe that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Hey. We got three. 3 down. All right, let's go. Motion.
They get it to him running left. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Samuels taking it in. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Focus. Corner.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They're playing well on this side of the ball. They're playing well on the other side of the ball. It's been a nice, methodical comeback for them, hasn't it?
Love the word. And a lot of times you get teams that start to panic a little bit when things haven't gone well. So the use of methodical by you, that just tells you they hung in there. And, hey, if we play better on one side of the ball, if we play better on the other side of the ball, put it all together, and that's where we are now.
Yeah, they're chipping away. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
53 is the mic.
They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 39 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now a critical extra point attempt here. And he missed it. Oh, would you believe it? It is no good. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're up by 1. They have the football. The key here, just don't do anything silly, right, Charles?
That's exactly right. And you know, all the admonitions as they ran out there. Take care of the ball. Secure everything. Be tight in everything that you do. No let up, no crazy plays, and they can go home with a victory.
Let's see here if they can do all those things and hang on to this victory. 21 yards. Well done on the return. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Here we go.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
8.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. The incredible comeback nearly complete. A chance to go ahead here on 1st and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
53's the mic.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elected